We are vaccinating a 7-day average of nearly 2.2 million Americans a day. While all of this is challenging, our message is keep going. I know the pace is challenging. This is a war, and we can't let up.
Tonight, there are new guidelines, as we mentioned, in this war against the coronavirus. The CDC says fully vaccinated people can now gather indoors with one another without a mask, without social distancing. They can also be with people at low risk of severe disease, like children, but this same group is still urged to wear masks in public places. So far, 18% of Americans have received at least one dose of the vaccine. At least 9% are fully vaccinated now. It's a start. And here with us again to take our questions, Dr. Kavita Patel, clinical physician, former senior policy aide during the Obama administration, now a non-resident fellow at Brookings. Doctor, the key, as I've learned it, to public health education is clarity and repetition. So one way of looking at it is we've had 7 weeks of that over the past year, but I'm afraid I need even more clarity. Today's announcement was stunning from the CDC, but if they don't want fully vaccinated people to travel, I guess that's another way of saying no one should. And is today's guidelines, aren't they dependent on new variants at the end of the day?
Yeah, Brian. So today's guidance was really kind of a milestone for several reasons. One of which you mentioned, in that we are really kind of starting to look at what normal could be very soon, with vaccinated people getting together with other vaccinated people. Remember, that's 2 weeks after your second dose or 2 weeks after a 1-dose shot. And also having some flexibility to have guidance with unvaccinated people if they are not at risk for severe COVID. So we can talk about what that might mean. But to your point more directly, the lack of the travel guidance has been both a point of praise and a point of criticism. I will tell you that I think it was responsible with not just the variants, but you've still got states around the country that have very high positivity rates that are literally in the red zones. And at the same time, governors who have taken away mask mandates and said you can open up to 100% restaurant capacity, while we have just been days away from research, Brian, which demonstrates that when you put mask mandates in place, cases and deaths drop within about 20 days. When you open things back up, cases and deaths increase on an average within about 40 days. So those variants make those statistics even more concerning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.